It's July 19th, and this is your Pacific Palisades real estate market update. I'm James Respondek with Rodeo Realty, and I've sold hundreds of homes to generations of Palisadians. Here is this week's important market activity. There are presently 75 active listings in the Palisades. That's down 4 from last week, so it's a great time to sell. Just listed in the Palisades Highlands, 1467 Chastain Parkway for $6 million. It's a 1990 Mediterranean large house, 6754 square feet on a 12,400 square foot lot. I was impressed with the grandeur of this house. And the lot is gorgeous. You have panoramic mountain views right down to the ocean. It's pretty spectacular. Just listed in the Village Bluffs, 744 Haverford for $2.3 million. I told the agents that my first house I bought was across the street for $165,000. Now tell me what a fabulous investment real estate is. This is a little house, 1444 square feet on a 6,000 square foot lot. And it does terrace up the hill, so it's a little bit, awkward. You're probably going to tear the house down, but there is a cool studio at the top, which you probably leave, and it has fabulous views up there. So $2.3 million, great entry-level price for the Village area. Just sold in Rivas Canyon, 1001 Rivas Canyon for $14 million and $44,000. It's a 1935 traditional. I was told it was once Will Rogers. I was also told it's been lived in by some big celebrities over the years, and it is a compound. This property, it's about 10,000 square feet with 4 structures. It has a big pool house and the main house, which was redone by Michael Smith at some point. You're probably going to redo it again. And it has stables, because this was a horse area at one point. It still is, I guess, if you want it to be. And that stable is turned into a guest house, and there's a 2-story guest house to boot. 2/3 of that 3.3 acres looks like it's flat. So this is a fabulous compound. I wanted one of my investor clients to buy it, but they just weren't quite ready. So somebody got a good deal. Just sold in the Marquez Knolls, 925 Enchanted for $7,488,000. It's a 2023 1-story contemporary with a pool and big views. I like this builder. He's got a good eye and he's got nice finishes. So just for context, this house started in April of 23 for $8.5 million. So it did take a minute to sell, but everything does given enough time. Just sold in the Las Casas Loop, 506 Las Casas, sold for $6,575,000, a 2022 contemporary. Big house, 6,200 square feet on an 8,100 square foot lot. I like the light and brightness of this house, but it does have it gave me a little bit of a fishbowl effect when I was in it. Now, this has been on the market for 3 years. Holy cow. Started at 7.5. So maybe some landscaping has grown up in the meantime. Just sold in the Upper El Medio area, 1036 El Medio, sold for $4,870,000. It's a 1999 traditional, good size, 4724 square feet on a 20K lot. Not all of that's flat. I did not like the oddness of the floor plan, but I did like the big views. The original ask on this was 6.5, by the way, so it really does matter what your starting price is. Just sold in the Upper Marquez Knolls, 1030 Glenhaven for $3,145,000. That's $150K over the ask. This house has a very original feel about it, but I what I like to call, it's tight and tidy. So these people kept it meticulous, and it has a really nice lot. This lot, it's 2,300 square feet house on a 9,400 square foot lot. So huge lot, great price. Just sold in the Bel Air Bay Club, 360 Aderno for $3.3 million. That's $300K over the ask. A 1950 Spanish redo. So the outside is clad with tile, which really reminds me of Portugal. I was there last year, and they like to clad all their outside of their houses with lots of tile work. I love the redo, and I really liked the landscaping. It was kind of classy, low maintenance landscaping. Just sold in the Palisades Highlands, 17017 Avenida de Santa Ynez for $3,120. Woo! $430 over the ask. It's a 1975 contemporary, 2,900 square feet on a 5,800 square foot lot. The high beam ceilings really give it a nice spacious feel, and it's been nicely redone over the years, so it has a really, really good look to it. This house for $3,132.5, not a bad buy. Just sold in the Village Bluffs 424 Beirut, sold for $2,135. Again, $140 over the ask. It's a little house, 1,000 square feet on a kind of smallish lot, 4,000 square feet. But what a location, and let's face it, $2,135, a great entry-level price for being near the village. I hope this information has been helpful to you, and if you're looking to find your perfect house, I look at more property than probably just about anybody in the Palisades, and that includes some that aren't on the market, so off markets. Or if you're thinking of selling, like I said, there aren't that many listings on the market. It's still a great time to sell. So give me a call. I'd love to help. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next week.